Hello, beautiful souls. It's been a while. I have been clearing, and focusing on the things that I'm trying to accomplish. I've been focusing on developing my, intuition and my gifts, and really opening up to what's next for me from divine. I just feel really blessed to be where I am. And again, looking back at everything that I've been through. Sorry, it's kind of dark. It's really late. Everything that I've been through, and just realizing, how much stronger I am for it. And this is exactly why I was inspired to do this video. I'm going to upload it December 11th, 2018. I live here in California. And I really hope that all of you are well. I'm trying to find a better angle here with the light. It's just going to be dark. It's okay. And I really just wanted to make this video, about standing in your truth, in your strength. I've made other videos, but it's just kind of resounding. And it's been a constant message. And I believe that, this video is specifically intended for other life path number 11s, but that really this message could apply to anyone on a spiritual journey. And I just wanted to tell you all to please hang in there, keep your head up. And looking back through everything that I've been through, all the pain, all the struggle, all the loneliness, right? Because it's lonely. For those of you who, aren't really into life path numbers or don't really know what they're about, might want to check and see what life path number you are. But for life path number 11s, one of the things is that from my experience and from speaking to other number 11s, and even higher, although I haven't met really many, 33s or other higher number life paths, that it gets very lonely, and that the kind of constant being the other is a huge, it's like a not a hurdle, but it's kind of like this constant thing that comes like in waves, where it's like you'll be that child that isn't really quote unquote cool, or you don't really fit in, or you're a little weird, or people don't understand you. But then different situations, throughout your life here, that you'll be considered the other, that people will have varying, either not so positive opinions of you, right? They don't like you. They don't like how you do things. They don't like what you say. They don't like how you dress, etc., right? And it continues. And then you'll just have the people that adore and love you. But for the people that can't stand you, they usually tend to, at least I'll speak again from my own experience, they tend to use words in order to belittle me or others, and actions that are unkind. Again, this is a constant theme that some of you might be very familiar with. And, this is something that you just have to learn to walk through and to work with. Because I believe that many of us number 11s, according to our soul's characteristics, that we're here, in order to accomplish great things, in order to affect change in people's lives, and in order to leave something behind, something that we consider great, something that we, are hungry for, that, will serve a higher purpose for ourselves and for others. But again, you will be faced with adversity. You will be faced with those who, straight out will be just mean to you, rude to you, constantly. And again, this can be very exhausting. This can be tiring. This can feel defeating. But if I have to be your only cheerleader in this world, then watch my videos. It's like, I'm here to tell you that you are worthy of everything that you desire and so much more. That you have gifts within you and, creativity and things to express that the world needs. that the world deserves and that you deserve to express and to be, and again, it is not easy. It's not easy to get up every day and face these types of things. I know people that within their own families, they have to face this, or within their relationships, or, with their close group of friends, and, these kind of dynamics just repeat and repeat. But what's the lesson? What are we supposed to master? One of the things that I've noticed that I've come to work through and see and understand is words, right? Words, they hold power. And, throughout time, some words hold certain power, right? You hear the word love, or you hear the word hate, right? And automatically, and yes, there's, energetic and vibrational frequencies attached to those words. But, again, it's also whatever power you give it, right? I'm, in my 30s, and when I was younger in high school, you can have people and children be cruel, and let's say they call you a certain word or a certain name, and you believe it, right? And you internalize it, and you take it in as truth. Well, then that becomes your truth. And then, decades later, you hear that word again, at least for me, and it doesn't trigger me. Not even decades later, but it's like shortly after that, it's like you grow out of that and you don't take it on as truth. Therefore, they're just words. They bounce off of you. And, I would like many of you to, start practicing with that. Practice with that. That's what I'm being told by Divine. It's like practice using these things that feel terrible, these things that are painful to you. Use them to your advantage. Use them to build yourself up. Use them to walk in your truth, in your strength. I keep hearing that a lot, but it's because I feel like so many of us do feel defeated. So many of us feel like we're lost, like we are alone. And yes, this is a constant thing that you will feel throughout your life, but that's why I feel like sense of community is a big one. And so is, doing things to keep your soul and your true self fed, and, to constantly keep yourself aligned and, realign, readjust, meditate, do yoga, do whatever it is that brings you into your joy, do whatever it is that brings you into your light, and keep doing that every day, every 30 minutes, whenever you have to do it, whatever it takes to have you not buy into the lies, that's how often you have to do it. If you have to set an alarm that tells you, and again, and people may laugh at this, to be honest, I really don't care. I personally do not care. And I want to, be here to tell you, maybe you should stop caring so much, right? These people, who cares what other people think? People don't know what I do in the privacy of my own home, what I do on a daily basis, what I do for myself to keep myself shining bright, to be that light in the world where, despite or in the middle of everyone else trying to put others down, and it just happens everywhere. It's so, it's so just like a constant, theme throughout our days. It's like you're at the grocery store, you're in traffic, and it just comes so easily to people, right? To be in a very reactive state where they're just hurting, or they're just in it for their own best interest. It takes much more wisdom, compassion, kindness, heart, and it takes time to pause and to respond with love, right? It takes that little bit of extra work. And unfortunately, right now with, the way things are, there is a lot of light in the world, but there's also a lot of density and a lot of heaviness, right? Which is why, especially for number 11s, I feel that it's kind of difficult, the difficult time. But again, we must use all of these mirrors and all of these very big things happening in the media, in the world, in order to look and see, what kind of tools do I need? What kind of things do I need to be putting in my toolbox? Or, what kind of armor am I wearing to, to walk into the world with? And not in a sense to be battling, but in a sense to feel like the true powerful, warrior that you are. And not because you are warring, because you are warring against anything, but because, you know, you do have, you know, warrior-like qualities where you're not going to stop, where you're not going to give up, you know, and you need to embrace that. So again, if you need to watch this video a couple of times, you know, please do so. Please share it. Please subscribe. But I want you guys all to know that I'm rooting for you, that I know that there is value in the gifts that you hold, in those things that you talk yourself out of, in the things that you say, I'm not good enough or not yet. Keep doing those things, you know, and the things that light you up and bring you joy, you keep doing those things, and the things that seem unreachable, unattainable, keep at them. Okay? I love you all. Take care of yourselves, and I will try to load a video as soon as I can. Again, it's been a while. I started kickboxing. I've been doing things to really be in my body, and to really start working on my health and just start hyper focusing on that. Because for a while there, I was just kind of like, okay, cool, I'm healthy now, because I was sick for like a decade. And then I didn't really realize that I wasn't, you know, growing in that area at all, that I wasn't seeing, you know, what I could do as far as becoming stronger physically. And I'm really enjoying that. I think that, you know, as much as I want to evolve spiritually, I also am taking care of this human body, of this vessel, and trying to evolve that and grow that as well. So I love you all. I'll be posting some videos on that and what I've been doing, and hopefully they could be of help to you and of service. I love you all. Love and light. Bye-bye.